Yeah, I think that part made it very unique. I mean, I've never been at a reception that started that way. So again, we weren't even in the room for this part, but we knew Mathieu was organizing all of our guests to be on the dance floor before we even entered. And so when we came in, not only were they on the dance floor, but prior to our entrance, we heard all of our guests, and this was a bit of a surprise to us too. We heard Mathieu encouraging all our guests to shout out how much they loved us before we entered the reception hall, which was really nice to even just hear. And then when we danced into the reception hall, we had Mathieu organized everyone to join us on the dance floor, and we had a little dance party right into the evening, and then we went right into our first dance.
Here they are, the new Mr. and Mrs. Mathieu and Sarah Biscotti.
The planning process was really good. I think one of the things you realize really quickly is how little you actually know about weddings. So you rely a lot on your vendors, and Mathieu was really good at really helping set up our reception and really organize it in a way that we were able to tell him sort of what we were looking for and a feel and atmosphere we were going for, and he was really able to help us set up and get the feel we wanted.
Yeah, and I think just to comment, the organization part was one of the biggest assets, I feel, because I know nothing about the flow of a wedding reception as to the timing the cocktail hour began to the different speeches and the whole layout of our evening. That was all Mathieu. We kind of talked with him about what we were looking for. We knew we wanted it to be a celebration, and we just wanted to have a lot of fun. We wanted the evening to flow nicely, and he set it up to be perfect. He himself was very organized, very professional at all times. All our meetings were smooth, and he came with questions wanting to get to know us, to really get an idea as to what we were looking for. And then the day of, like even the day before, he was calling just to verify all the details and to make sure everything was what we wanted. And then the day of, I was never worried at one point that our guests would, like, they were in his hands from the start of the cocktail, and I was never concerned.
The mood and atmosphere was something we had spent a bit of time talking with Mathieu before about what we were really looking for and what we wanted people to experience. We wanted something really upbeat, celebratory, and that's something that really went well, and I think people really enjoyed. A lot of the feedback we've got is how much fun people had. It was a big celebration. That was really big part of that was the flow of the whole evening. People talk about how we've heard a lot of feedback about how people enjoyed the flow of the evening. We had speeches and dances in between the courses, and it really had the whole evening going as a celebration and no real down points.
Yeah, and that organization of the timing of the speeches, the father-daughter dance, the mother-son dance, when the meals were coming out, that was Mathieu. I even saw him send the kitchen back at one point because it wasn't the right time, so it was all good. So we've spoken a lot to our guests since the wedding, and everyone just commented on how fun it was. Like the whole day, they just had such a great time, which is exactly what we wanted and exactly the mood that we had discussed with Mathieu. And everyone just had a lot of fun from every different age group. We've had like our friends and our grandparents, and everybody had a great time. And the dance floor was full the entire night, which is what we wanted. So it was just, you can tell everyone was having a great time.
I think we had a pretty diverse crowd actually, so that probably was a bit of a challenge for him, but it was really well done. It was really good balance of everything to make sure everyone enjoyed the music. Yeah,
it was great. You really have to trust the team you assemble, because there's so much going into this day. You don't realize there's so many moving components, and on the day of the wedding, you don't want to have to be worried about logistics or timing, or and most importantly, if your guests are having a good time and if they're well taken care of. You need to trust them, because I wasn't concerned once throughout the day that my guests wouldn't be looked after. If there was something that was going to happen, or if they needed anything, or if they were having fun, like I knew he was going to do a good job. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
No question in my mind.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a thing I would change, and not only not a thing I would change, but there are aspects of our day that we would have never even thought of had we not had multi and MC Entertainment. Yeah.
Got the impression no matter what came up, no matter what happened, that he'd be there if we needed him, no matter whatever he could do to step in and help and make our day as special as we wanted it to be, he'd do it.